Hello everyone. Welcome to the test of editing errors. The first incorrect is Sohan has two brother-in-laws. Find the error. You're correct. Sohan has two brothers-in-law. You should not use S with law. Instead, you should use S with brothers. Second is Lancho asked God to compensate the loss caused by the hailstorm. Correct would be Lencho asked God to compensate for the loss caused by the hailstorm. You should not use compensate without for. Autumn has his own beauty. Find the error. Autumn has her own beauty. Because nature and seasons, etc., these are considered as feminine. Samantha used binocular for a close view of the hills which were very far. The correct is Samantha used binoculars for a close view of the hills which were very far. There are many poor in our country who earn less than they need for their basic need. Find the error. The correct is there are many poor in our country who earn less than they need for their basic need. Poors is wrong. Poor would be correct. You and me can solve this problem together. Yes, it's easy. You see, the correct is you and I can solve this problem together. I is a subject pronoun, whereas me is an object pronoun. So you should never use me as subject. This is the guy whom we thought is the actual culprit of the incidents. Find the error. The correct is this is the guy whom we thought was the actual culprit of the incidents. Incorrect is I agree with this point that to experiment with animals is wrong. Could you find the error? The correct would be I agree on this point that to experiment with animals is wrong. Agree with somebody, however, agree on a particular topic. He had his contacts with the ministers, but he could not stop his transfer. The correct would be he had his contacts with the ministers, yet he could not stop his transfer. The use of conjunction but would be inappropriate here. The teacher asked him that why he was late to the class. The correct would be the teacher asked him why he was late to the class. You see, repetition of two subordinating conjunction is wrong. That and why, these both are subordinating conjunctions which are repeated in the top sentence. I heard that there is something wrong at your business. Found the error? I heard that there was something wrong at your business. You see the tense I heard that was past. Now if you use there is, that would be present. So that is wrong. You should use past with past. I thought that he's suffering through some sort of mental illness, but later I discovered that he's fine. I'm giving some time. Did you find the error? Well, the correct is I thought that he was suffering through some sort of mental illness, but later I discovered that he was fine. Incorrect is as he checked for the papers, he discovered that one of his papers was missing. Correct would be as he checked for the papers, he discovered that one of the papers had been missing. The error is related to tense. Manav reached the station at 7 p.m., but the train left by that time. Here again, the error is related to tense. That's a clue for you. Did you get the error? Well, the correct is Manav reached the station at 7 p.m., but the train had left by the time. He saw many beautiful things there before he returned home. Did you find the error? Well, the correct is he had seen many beautiful things there before he returned home. You should use past perfect tense whenever you're talking of some incidents which happened before the incidents that you're quoting in simple past. So past perfect is called past of simple past. No sooner they heard the roar of a lion than they climbed up a tree. Do you see the error? Well, the correct is no sooner they had heard the roar of a lion than they climbed up a tree. As I told, simple past, you're quoting the incidents of climbing up a tree, then before that what happened, you should quote in past perfect. When the clock struck 3, he was waiting there for an hour. What's the error? The correct is when the clock struck 3, he had been waiting there for an hour. He was annoyed at me for not answering his calls. Did you get the error? He was annoyed with me for not answering his calls. Preposition mistake, you should not use at with annoy. The poet has compared the tree with a human, therefore it is a personification. The poet has compared the tree to a human, therefore it is a personification. Compare with is always used when you are comparing two similar things. When you are comparing two dissimilar things, like a human with a tree, then of course you should use compare to instead of compare with. Incorrect is as he checked for the papers, he discovered that one of his papers was missing.